So Dragon Ball episode 50 is out now. I did do the live reaction for that. It will be in the link description notes below on my second channel. But for now, this episode has actually quite a lot more answers. Obviously, the mystery of the identity of Goku is now been revealed to be the Kaioshin or the Kaioshin of the future one. Now, a couple of things. Number one, the fight between Goku and Black was obviously a way of telling this was the scope of Black's power, even though it looks like Goku obviously has the upper hand because we know he can go Super Saiyan. But when even Vegeta told Trunks this, we can go beyond Super Saiyan. So that's a key point to remember. Number two, well, we've got the explanation from Beast and Whirus that the ring time can only be used by one of the Kaioshin, but it does have to. It looks like it has a limit, so it can only spend time and space only once. It can't be used to go to the same time again. And so now that raises a lot of questions as to what else can he do with that ring, and when did this change take place? It seemed like Beerus and Whis are aware of what the ring time actually does, but they're not aware how. Well, it's obviously like Kaioshin, but we don't know how he's manipulating the appearance of Goku. And something else, throughout that fight, it looked like they were mirroring each other's attacks and everything. So that's one way of looking at it. Even though we don't know how powerful really Black is, because he was kind of weak during the fight, and even Goku makes that exception. We don't know what he's hiding either. We don't. And judging from the preview, it looks like he's back to full health because, spoiler warning, Trunks and Goku looks like they're going to the past. I don't know about Vegeta, but something else that was brought up at the end of this episode, I did not see this coming. The old time machine that was used way back when they first discovered the Cell, or I guess the creature will become known as Cell, and they found that other time machine as well. Who would have thought that would have came back into play? But Bulma found that it's still wrecked, but I mean it looks like it could make one more trip back, and I guess that's going to help Trunks. But the question is how's Goku if they go back to the past, or I guess in this case the future, and something else can just bring up a point about Whis' ability to reverse time, but it says he can only reverse time until 3 minutes. We saw that in the resurrection of F. I thought I'd kind of throw that in there as well, because it was mentioned in and that as well. Even though the Beerus is like pissed that time traveling is super prohibited, even by gods. I'm curious because we did the exact same thing to save the Earth, even though I mean they've got investment in the food there, but you know what I mean, he's still manipulating time. But I mean the real meat of this is, and now Goku Black took out the time machine now, but like I said, with the old crooked time machine now discovered, it doesn't seem like a consequence. Now I actually thought that this is where the Dragon Balls might come into play, but no. So a lot's going to happen next week. I'm kind of glad the fight kind of got cut short, but overall I thought it's a decent episode, and it just shows you how far this arc is compared to all the rest in terms of the dark nature. And if you look at next week's episode, it could be the darkest because it looks like Mai's still alive by the end of this episode, and we know Goku Black just went back into the future, and that could be a problem for a lot of people because even Trunks speculated observation, there's nobody in the future, there's nobody stopping. Even though we got spoiled in the preview that Trunks and Goku are returning to the future next episode, so that's going to be interesting. But what is the deal with the Kaioshin or the Kaioshin of the future? Is it really, because it seems like he can only go base form, he can't go Super Saiyan like Goku did, and even though he's using Goku's body, it's still I mean, he's raising his aura I think Hit did this during the tournament because he was raising his abilities by raising his aura as well. So that's kind of similar to what Hit was doing, even though he's increasing the speed of his attacks. But in this case, it still feels like Goku has the power, and he still has the advantage, in my opinion, because we all know that he and Vegeta both can go Super Saiyan Blue at any minute. But it's like Vegeta said, Goku's just sticking around because he likes a decent fight, and a fight with himself was kind of interesting as well. But I think next week it's going to get a lot more serious. I mean, we did have the comedy as well with Pilaf's gang putting out the time machine. Not too much comedy this week, so that's kind of cool. It looks like hopefully, if you notice next week, they go for the darker tone as well. So hopefully they can keep that up. And what do you think about the arc as a whole so far? I mean, my opinion is that it's had its comedy moments, but in all honesty, it's been a badass arc from start to finish. The fighting was pretty good. I can't knock that. The animation was, I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was decent in a sense of it told the story it needed to, especially with Goku versus Black. So that was kind of cool. Let me know your thoughts down below. That's good this for review. Once again, if you want to check out my live reaction to episode 50, the link will be in the description box below. Make sure to check that out, and make sure to subscribe to that second channel if you want to grab a hold of the other live reactions that I do. Comment, rate, subscribe. Catch you guys later. Bye.